fire test. If there is a fire, the security people will come to this lecture theatre and guide you to a place outside the building. The next important thing is where the toilets are. You go out into the main foyer, turn right, and then they're on the left. And I think that covers the basic safety announcements. One further issue, one of the people attending has asked if it's possible to videotape the proceedings. We're happy to do that as long as nobody in the audience has any objections, and I presume that's okay. Exactly. Okay. In that case, it just falls to me to ask Professor Keith Hoggart to welcome you all to King's.
Thank you. I've introduced Keith Hoggart. I'm Vice Principal here for External Affairs. It's a great honour for us to be hosting this event. Links between China and the UK have become increasingly important over time, and in preparing for this meeting, as I was doing a bit of searching on some official websites, I was pleased to see that the UK is now listed as the largest investor in China in Europe, giving a sign of the strength of the economic links between the two nations. I was also pleased to see the way in which the British Embassy has been responding to trying to develop these links by setting up a series of annual awards. Awards announced this May include Company of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, Product of the Year, and Socially Responsibility Programme of the Year. And I think this is a growing sign of involvement and the keenness with which both the Chinese government and the British government have grasped increasing relations between the two nations. It also struck me as quite notable, doing a search, simply putting in on Google something like China-UK business links, how many regional authorities there now are in the UK, focusing explicitly on China-UK business. And that's a growing sign of this strength of relationships. It's also very pleasing that this event has taken place at a university, because universities are increasingly developing and promoting a larger focus on entrepreneurship and innovation that involves linking in with the business sector, both nationally and internationally. And here at King's, we have a great interest in that. We have one of the King's Business section, which helps us in developing these links, which is one of the better university organisations in the country in this area. King's also has an important link with China. The college was formed in 1829, and shortly after that we appointed our first professor of Chinese studies. Technically speaking, I think it was called Professor of Chinese at the time, and we had held this post continually until the formation of the School of Oriental and African Studies, which is an offshoot of King's, formed in the 1920s, as I recall, and at that point that post moved to SOAS. King's still, however, has on its books a Professor of Chinese that we can revive and make an appointment to, and we hope to do so in the near future. We're also important in terms of the college's strategy is a number of programs, I call them, that seek to develop our business links with China. And two in particular I'll draw to your attention. One is a program called Creative Connections, which is more about the creative and cultural industries, and that seeks to develop links between Britain and China, not simply in the university sector, but also in the business sector. And we also have ICUK, which is more science-oriented, seeking to do the same thing with innovations and so on. Only 3 weeks ago, I think to be accurate, the Minister Councillor Tian from the Chinese Embassy was here in this building having a presentation from our Natural Medicines Group. Our Natural Medicines Group will be part of the activity this afternoon, I noticed. And this was trying to develop further links in this area between China and the UK. Looking at the programme you've got, I have to say that I'm envious, not simply by the variety, but also by the topics you're going to be covering. It's one of those things where I would love to stay for the whole day, but unfortunately, today is the day we set our annual budget, and I have to rush off to a finance committee meeting. I can assure you your day will be much more enjoyable than mine will be, but I'm sure you all are well aware of that if you've been involved in finance committees. So basically, I don't need to say any more. I just want to welcome you. I hope you have a great day. I'm absolutely certain you will. I'm certain that links will develop further between our two nations, and I look forward to seeing the products from this. Thank you very much.